In this video, we're going to look at how we get information about the various network interface cards that are contained in our PCs. In the case of this laptop, I have both a wired and a wireless NIC. In order to view the properties of these devices, I need to go to the Network and Sharing Center. I can do this easily by going to the System Tray icon, right-clicking, and opening the Network and Sharing Center. This brings up the list of connections that I currently have active. As you can see, this is my computer, and I have multiple networks that are connecting to the internet. To look at the individual adapters, I need to go to the Change Adapter Settings. As you can see, I have a local area connection, which is a wired connection. You may be able to see the wire coming out of the back of my laptop. And I also have a wireless network connection. To view the properties of a particular connection, all you have to do is right-click and go down to the properties. There are a number of different properties that are associated with a network adapter on a Windows PC. Usually what we're most interested in are the settings for the Internet Protocol. In this case, we're going to view the properties for the IPv4. If we go in here, we can see that our device is receiving its IP address automatically. That means it's being given out by a DHCP server and was not configured statically. If I then go out to look at my wired network adapter, do the same exact thing and go to the properties and choose IPv4, you can see that on this adapter, my IP address was statically configured. That means an administrator assigned the IP address to my PC specifically, and it was typed in manually. More information can be gained by looking at the status information of this particular connection. I can see very briefly that I can get to the internet and that my device has a very good signal coming from the wireless access point. If I go into the details, I can even get more information. You can see here the different type of connection that I am going to, where I'm getting my DNS. And my DHCP configuration for this particular adapter will expire on Wednesday, December the 14th, and I'll have to renew it from the DHCP server. You can get the information about the MAC address, about the type of connection, and the wireless networks on which you're connected. In the local area connection, the information that you get is slightly different. It tells you right now that in the case of my wired network, I am not getting out beyond the first hop of my network, and that my connection itself is enabled and it is at 100 meg. Again, we have the details where I can get my MAC address, and I can also see my IPv4 address, and if I had an IPv6 address configured, it would also be displayed. Now, most of this information that you see in the NIC driver information status can be also viewed by going to the command prompt within Windows and doing an Ipconfig. Ipconfig has a number of options. The most commonly used one is the /all, which gives you much more information about how your device is configured. As you can see here, here is my adapters that I have for wireless and also for the wired connections. It is a very common practice that you have to find the MAC address, the IP address, and the current status of a PC adapter. So this is a skill you will get a lot of practice using.